leaving a trace, how to stand in the doorway and not take up space. Every room had a rhythm, every answer a tone. She learned how to echo what already was known. She learned how to wait for an ending that never arrived, how to call it devotion just to keep it alive. Nothing sounded like warning, nothing looked out of line, but the stillness kept circling just outside of time. It didn't come crashing like thunder, it didn't demand to be heard. It lived in the pauses between them, in the spaces between every word. It asked her for nothing at first, didn't tell her who to become. It stayed when the noise was thin, when the music was done. Love was never meant to feel like disappearing, never meant to fade you out. When the sound falls apart, what remains in the silence is the only thing you can't drown. She didn't fall, she didn't fail, she finally heard what stayed. She looked back without rewriting, without naming a side to defend. Saw how time softens the edges, but never explains what it meant. How survival learns how to sound like something noble, something kind. How you can stay in one place and still leave yourself behind. There were days she mistook quiet for something she yearned, for a peace that arrives when you wait your turn. But beneath every moment she held together, beneath everything delayed, was a voice that never left her, only waiting to be named. Some truths don't rise up in anger, they don't shatter or chase. They wait in the background patiently till there's nowhere left to replace. And the longer she tried to outgrow it, the clearer it quietly stayed. Not asking for faith or forgiveness, just asking to stay. Love was never meant to feel like disappearing, never meant to fade you out. When the sound falls apart, what remains in the silence is the only thing you can't drown. She didn't fail, she didn't fail, she finally heard what stayed. Seduction isn't weakness, it's the truth without disguise. It's the part of you that still responds when beauty passes by. It doesn't beg to be chosen, it doesn't ask to be saved. It's the real self rising where nothing else can stay. To be drawn is to remember what it feels like to be alive, to be caught up, transformed again, not shrinking just to survive. The heart knows what it's reaching for before the mind agrees. The soul doesn't want perfection, it wants honesty. Love was never meant to feel like disappearing. It's not something you trade away. When everything else goes quiet, what stands there unshaken is what stayed. She didn't break, she didn't change, she finally stayed.